Thank you for jumping on with us tonight or the recording. We're happy you're here. There's a reason we asked you to come and watch this because we feel like one of us, whoever invited you, feels like you would fit in great in our community. And so we wanted to just answer some questions that we get frequently and some of the things that we talk to people about a lot when it comes to coaching. We thought we'd hopefully condense it down so you guys can get some answers to your questions right off the bat. But feel free to reach out to any of us at any time too. We're just going to kind of go through and everyone's just going to talk about a little piece of coaching, what it has done for us and what kind of things we do as coaches. And so Kaylani is going to start us out. So go ahead.
Hello. Okay. So I'm just going to talk about the 4 things that we do as coaches that are kind of like basically define what a coach is. We call them the vital behaviors because they're vital and they're super awesome. So first, number 1, and it's my favorite, absolutely favorite, because it's taking care of you and your journey and basically just like being healthy yourself. So like, I just think like what kind of job first tells you like, take care of you, be healthy, do a workout, eat healthy, like all these things, like that's our number 1 job is to just like show up for ourselves and do our workouts. We use Beachbody On Demand, which is like the most amazing thing ever because there's over 1,000 workouts on there that you can choose from. We drink our shake every day, which is the best thing ever too, because it's like super healthy, tons of dense nutrition. You can't get anything like it anywhere. And our diets are missing things. And so we drink that. It helps with digestion. It helps with weight loss if that's your goal. It helps with energy. There's literally nothing like it. So like we do those things. So that's number 1, take care of ourselves. And I was thinking about this. One of our coach friends made like this little tracker thing to help us just like keep track of like all the things we are doing every day in our business. And literally at the very top, the first thing it says, work out, drink Shakeology, take care of yourself, do gratitude, and do like affirmations and stuff. So I just love that's at the very top because it's our number 1 priority. Because if you're not taking care of you, how are you supposed to help others take care of themselves? And how are you supposed to be an inspiration to others if you aren't taking care of yourself? So that's our number 1 thing. Which like just a little insert here. I'm so glad that I started coaching when I did. It was right after I got married and before I had kids, because I learned so much in that like year or 2 before I had my baby that prepared me to be a mom. And it's just like completely changed my outlook and how I view things and how I go about just like being a mom and a wife and a daughter and a friend. So I'm just really glad I found it when I did, because it's made me into a better person for everybody else. Okay. Second thing, we do personal development. So that's like self-help books or podcasts, basically just trying to improve ourselves, not just physically, but like mentally and emotionally and spiritually, because we really want to just get that like overall health and wellness. Like it's not just about physical. It's not just about your body. It's about your mind and it's about your relationships and everything. So a lot of us just like listen to it, either an audiobook or podcast, because like we're busy, like people have full-time jobs, people are moms, like there's lots of things that we have to do, but you can always find time either just like in the car, or while you're cooking or cleaning, just like always having something positive going into your brain, because that completely changes, again, like your outlook and the way that you see others, the way that you see yourself. It helps with confidence and self-love, which is like totally trending right now, right? So personal development is a huge, huge game changer. Literally everyone on here will say that because it's completely changed all of our lives. Right now, a lot of us are listening to this book called The Miracle Equation, and it's like blowing my mind. I love it so much. So freaking good. So that's the second thing we do. Third thing is we invite others to join us. So just like basically sharing what we love. I think I always compare it, because I'm a total foodie. I love food. And I always compare it to a restaurant. Like if I go to an amazing restaurant, then I want to tell all my friends. I want to put on my Instagram story and say, oh my gosh, you guys, this restaurant. Or like when people come to town, like for example, one of my friends came to San Antonio and they said, hey, what's a good restaurant to eat at. So I was like, oh, here's my list, and just like send it to them. So that's just what this is. Like, we found something that's so incredible, so life-changing, that we want to share it with others. So we invite our friends, we meet new people on social media, we invite them. We just want people to come in and have this like amazing thing that we have and be a part of this community, because it's completely, I keep saying changed our lives because I don't know even how else to say it, but just being a part of this, when you love something so much, you just want to share it. So that's like what we do. We invite others to come do it with us. And then lastly, the fourth thing is we help those people with their goals. So we help people get results. We help people, whether it's a health goal or like a work goal. I always tell my friends that come and join me, like, I'm not just here to help you lose weight or tone up or whatever it is. Like, I'm here to help you with whatever you need help with, whether it's strengthening your marriage. That's something that I'm working on. So I'm always looking for accountability with that. Whether it's like you have this goal for work, or you want to travel, or like whatever it is, like, I ask you your goals every single month and I tell you mine, and I say, okay, let's work on these together. How can we help each other? And then just like helping people follow their program, drink their shake, hold them accountable. We have a little app that we use that is where we support each other, cheer each other on, log our shake and our workout for accountability. And that app also is really cool because it allows us to see our progress over time. So it's basically just like helping people stay on track, helping them feel as amazing as we've felt when we have followed these programs, nutrition programs and workout programs, and use these products. Because if we don't stay consistent and help others stay consistent, then they're not gonna reach their goals. So those are the 4 things. Sorry, that was like super Zoom, but I love it. I love it so much. And I'm like, I love just like feeling the confidence that comes from being consistent and helping others do that. And it's just like, you can't really describe it. So that's why I'm not super good with saying it and using my words, but I hope and like pray that you can feel the passion at least coming from what I'm saying, because it's seriously the best. And okay, I'm done.
Thank you. I just love you. I love these girls. You guys, I'm sitting here looking at these girls and I'm so excited for the next time that I get to hang out with these people. That's one of my favorite things about coaching, is because you get to choose the people you want to do this with, and you kind of attract the same kind of people who you want to hang out with and spend time with. And every time I get to chat with these girls, I feel just excited and just blessed that they're part of my lives. Okay, Jess, turn it over to you so you can talk about our superfoods.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. All right. So I am going to talk about Shakeology and our superfoods dense nutrition. A little bit about my backstory. I've been a coach since 2014. I only recently started working the business, so I'm still a little new at this, but I have been drinking Shakeology for about 6 years now. And I got to tell you, it's one of the best things that I have ever done for my life. I got diagnosed with cancer in 2018 with breast cancer, and my doctors have been just blown away by the way that I have healed and the way that I have reacted with chemotherapy and radiation and surgery, and just how I've bounced back so quickly from all of this. So the best way for me to share with you guys what Shakeology does for all of us is a video that we all have access to, and it's just got the best information, and I don't know any other better way to share the goodness of Shakeology with you guys without showing you this video. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show this video. This is the first time I've shared my screen. So oh, see, here we go. It's going to ask me my system preferences to, I should have practiced this beforehand, right? Oh my gosh, what's going on?
It's okay. Ambry can talk first while you get that.
Yeah, why don't you let Ambry talk, because I thought I had it all set up and
Okay.
I left.
Okay, hi everybody. I'm going to talk to you just about kind of my story and how being being a coach has helped me stay consistent, and what the consistency has done for me. I became a discount coach like 2 years ago, maybe 2.5 now. So I've been, working out and drinking Shakeology, but I kind of did it off and on. I don't know why, because I like to learn the hard way. But I would, be working out, drinking my shake, doing that, and I'd feel so good. I felt great. So I don't know what I would do, but I think, oh, I'm feeling good. Maybe I can take a day off or have a little more sugar than I need to, and I would end up feeling like crap. So it's probably about 2.5 years ago. I started getting in that slump. My thyroid was being weird, and I was a freaking mess. I was crying all the time and just did not feel good. So I think, hey, what do I got to do? And I turned back to my workouts and drinking Shakeology, and I'd get feeling great. Um, then probably like a year ago, well, it's been less than a year, 8 months ago, I did the same thing. My husband and I were planning our wedding at the time. We were thinking about selling our house. So I'm sure stress brings it on too. And I just fell back into that horrible, horrible slump again. Um, so I was thinking, what can I do to, I'm supposed to be such a great, happy time in my life. I'm getting married, and even my husband is like, what has happened to you? I'm sure he was thinking, I don't want to marry this crazy chick. He never said that, but I would have said that to myself. So once he kind of said, what is going on, it kind of gave me a wake up call. And I was like, okay, what do I need to do? And once again, I had to do my workouts and drink my Shakeology. So I started doing that again. And that's kind of when I had thought about coaching. Like Erin had talked to me about it before, but I was always scared or had my doubts and didn't want to do it. And finally I was like, that is what I needed to stay consistent. That was like the answer to everything, is become a coach. It will keep me consistent and on track. And then plus I can help other people. I feel amazing when I'm being consistent, so I can help other people feel like $1 million like I do when I'm doing what I should be doing for my health. So I finally said yes, and my only regret now looking back is that I didn't do it sooner. I guess timing's right. Everybody has their right time, but actually I just think if I would have done it sooner, because since then, it's been like probably 5 months now. I've been a little bit more consistent since, longer than that, but about 5 months since I've been coaching, and I have not gone into one of those stupid slumps. You have your days where you don't want to work out, but even like today, for instance, was just a crazy day. I was trying to get my workout in during my lunch. I see all these messages, my phone's going off, thinking, what is going on? Oh, I forgot I had a meeting. I was supposed to be on a meeting, and everybody was waiting for me. So I finally ended up finishing my workout later in the day, but today would have been a day I would have just said, oh, forget it. I've got way too much going on. But because of coaching, I got it done, and I feel better. I haven't had one of those horrible roller coaster rides, I guess, in quite a while. So coaching has definitely been the answer to my prayers, and I've been consistent since, and I feel stronger than I ever have. Not just my physical health, but my mental health has just been huge for me. So that's kind of my story, and what I love about, one of the things I guess I love about coaching is just the consistency that it's brought to my life. So
I love it. I love it. Thank you for sharing.
yeah.
All right, Jess, got your movie ready? I think so, because I see it sharing. There we go.
Ha! I figured it out. Hi guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. I knew I was muted. All right, I'm gonna play this video. Here we go.
What do 500,000 people have in common? They choose to feel good. They choose to fuel their body with powerful daily nutrition. This is Shakeology. This is what your body's been craving. This is how you get results. And in less than 10 years, Shakeology has sold over 25 million bags. That's over 750 million servings and 3 glasses for every adult in America. That makes Shakeology one of the fastest growing, most popular health shakes on the market. And that's because Shakeology is formulated to help you get your daily dose of dense nutrition. And we're talking superfood nutrition. And it all started with this guy.
Oh my God, I hate vegetables. I admit it. I ate like a second grader. I mean, seriously. And you can see it in my friggin' muffin top. And I was always tired. I mean, I run a health and fitness company, so I had to do something. But I didn't need some copycat lame diet protein shake. I needed a superfood health shake to make up for years of a terrible diet. So I decided, since nobody else made one I could really trust, we'd do it ourselves. And we wouldn't cut corners either. We'd make something that actually made you feel good. The absolute best shake on the market, period.
And that's when Carl asked world-renowned nutrition specialist Isabel Brousseau-Deichler to bring her expertise to the project.
Years ago, I was debilitated by an autoimmune disease. It got so bad that I could not even walk. So I began researching and testing hundreds of herbs, adaptogens, phytonutrients, pre and probiotics, and proteins to formulate myself back to health. After years of studying and testing hundreds of ingredients, one thing I know for sure, the potency and quality of each ingredient is what makes all the difference.
And that's when she teamed up with Darren O'Lee, the best ingredient hunter in the world, because he knew how and where to find the nutrient-rich ingredients that would pack Shakeology with potent nutrition, a must for any healthy lifestyle.
When we created Shakeology, we knew this had to be a whole new type of shake. So we traveled around the world gathering some of the most potent, nutrient-rich, natural whole food ingredients and exotic superfoods on the planet. We made sure they came from high-quality sources to raise the bar on potency and surpass the quality standards of a shake industry that was on autopilot. Because when we made Shakeology, we decided to create the absolute best.
It's important to remember when your body feels hungry, it wants nutrients, not only calories. But because of today's modern farming methods, the nutrients in the soil have been depleted. So we end up eating more and more calories, but we're still not getting properly nourished. Our bodies are literally craving the nutrition they need just to be well, let alone to thrive. So imagine giving your body the nourishment it truly needs. That's what we strive to give you in every glass of Shakeology. And that's why we care about the quality of every ingredient we put into this shake.
What's quality? How about over 1,900 tests conducted on every batch of raw materials and finished product to make sure that the quality we expect is actually what you're drinking. And we've never found another shake that does that. Not one. And this shake doesn't just give your body the nutrients it needs. It helps reduce cravings, helps provide healthy energy, and along with a healthy diet and exercise plan, promotes healthy weight loss. But don't take our word for it, it's science. In an independent gold standard clinical trial, people who drank Shakeology a half an hour before a meal, when compared to a calorie-matched shake, reduced their hunger by 51% and reduced the desire to eat by 58%. That's how we know Shakeology helps curb your appetite. And with better food choices combined with exercise, that's how you lose weight.
Shakeology is a huge to transforming my life. And losing weight and feeling great. You need to drink Shakeology. You need to.
And this isn't just about chocolate and vanilla. Shakeology has 10 delicious flavors to choose from.
I use some vegan tropical strawberry. Love them all.
Cafe latte Shakeology, it tastes amazing. It's like a blended coffee drink, only way better for you.
This isn't just some shake. This is liquid health, supplied by people who demand more and care more, and who care how good nutrition makes them feel. Drink Shakeology.
There are shakes everywhere. I can walk into any health store and see shelves full of superfoods, and elixirs, and tonics, many of the same ingredients that you'll see in Shakeology, but there's nothing that puts it all together. And then to be able to maintain that quality over 500,000 servings a day, well, that's a whole different thing. And that's the difference between Shakeology and everything else I've.
All right, so there's some Shakeology info for you. I just wanted to show you because my whole family partakes of Shakeology except for my 17-year-old son because he's picky and he hates it. But you know, everybody has their preferences. So my daughter and my husband have a milk allergy, so they drink the vegan. And I drink vegan because it is a little less sweet. And for some reason, I just don't like the sweetness. But my daughter drinks the vanilla, and me and my husband do chocolate. There is some seasonal flavors. So we have pumpkin spice and mocha. These are like different ways that the packets come. So they can come in these little handy dandy 1-serving packets, or like they're easy to take to work or throw in your purse if you're going to be out and about for the day. Or you can get like all 30 servings for the month in one bag, which is usually the way we go because we just have it at home. I add boosts to mine. So this one's focused energy and it's like extra B vitamins, maybe a little bit of natural caffeine for the day, but not really anything that makes me jittery. It really just kind of wakes me up a little bit in the morning. And then I add Power Greens because, like Carl, I don't like veggies. And I like to drink my veggies rather than eat them. So I add a scoop of Power Greens to my Shakeology. I also add a green container of spinach to mine. And it just gives me 2 servings of vegetables right there in my shake that I don't have to eat later on in the day. And that's really, like, Shakeology is amazing. I don't know what else to say. I love it.
I think it's good. I think it's good. You covered it really well. Shakeology is something that you just need to try. I feel like a lot of people come in saying they don't want it. I get that because I was that person too. But it's really important that you at least give it a month to try it. And because you basically get it free when you get it with a pack anyway. So you might as well get it and try it and at least just experience that 1 month. And you will notice a dramatic difference in how you feel. So I feel like it's 100% worth it to try it. Okay, Megan's gonna chat for a second and then I'll jump back on.
All right, I'm going to talk about all the hesitations and fears that all of us had before actually starting to coach. I was a discount coach to get the Shakeology for cheaper for 2 years before I actively started coaching about 15 months ago. Like Amber, the only regret I have is that I didn't start sooner. How about that? Some of the hesitations and fears, I asked all these ladies to earlier what theirs were, and we're all very similar. So I wrote them all on my whiteboard. Time. I don't have time. I'm pretty sure all of us, you know, moms, working, families, life, cleaning, all of that stuff. How do you fit in something extra? And that's where coaching is great because it can be just totally in the cracks of life. You know, I get up early, I take care of me first, which luckily that is something that is encouraged by the company. So I get to take care of myself first and then do the vital behaviors like what Kaylani was saying. And that can be as much time as you have to put into it. In the beginning, I felt like it took me more time just because I was trying to find my way with things. The flow gets easier. The flow gets easier, less intimidating, and then you know, things just flow much easier and you can just fit it in when you wanted to. Over the past year, I was building a house, working, newborn, and trying to manage a family, and all of those things was able to still fit it in the cracks of life. So time, it can be a huge hesitation and fear, but you can put into it what you have available and what your goals are. You can adapt that time frame for those goals. The next thing, which all of us, how many of those multi-level marketing people do you hear and you're like, oh, shut up already. I cannot handle anymore. And so that was a huge one for me, because I do not like to push products on people. And that has been a huge barrier for me before starting. But like Kaylani said, if there's something that you're passionate about, you're going to be using anyways, and just makes sense, why not get it paid for? Why not work for it? And why not make a business out of it? And honestly, people follow you. It's really, really funny. I didn't think anybody would follow me because of being salesy. They follow you every day, and they are watching, and they are interested, and they might not act interested, but guess what? They are, because you're changing your life. And when you're changing your life, they want to know what you're doing to do that. The next thing, introvert. How many on here are introverts? I'm what I like to say, extroverted introvert. One-on-one, great. We can have a conversation. I feel very comfortable with people, but I don't like to go places. I hate gyms. Never wanted to join a gym. So this is perfect for me. So, you don't have to be this super bubbly person to have a connection with people. Not everybody relates with bubbly people. So it's okay if you're a little bit of an introvert, because I am too. Next thing, social media. I don't know how to work it. I don't have a following. I don't have anything. Well, let me tell you, I actually started 15 months ago because I have my personal account, but I use it more of like a chatbook, scrapbook thing. So I didn't want my business stuff intertwined with that. I started from 0 followers. And I've been able to build that up over the past 15 months. And if I can do it, you can do it, because I had technological issues tonight getting my video to work. And I'm pretty sure most of us aren't really technologically savvy, but you can do it, I promise. Next thing, I don't know people. That kind of goes back to the introvertedness. It's okay. It's okay. This kind of pushes you out of your shell, which is a good thing. I made a decision a few years ago that I was going to try and do everything that I could to reach my full potential. And sometimes that's uncomfortable, and doing things that don't feel good necessarily push you out of your comfort zone a little bit. And so that's one reason why I decided to do this, was to push me. The next thing, and this one was for me, I didn't want to seem like a desperate housewife. Does that sound bad? Because I've seen that sometimes, like the desperate housewife appearance with multi-level marketing. But I can speak for every single one of us coaches on here. We are all educated women that are smart, not desperate housewives, and we have chosen to do this and make it a business because we believe in it, and it's made our lives better, and I truly do feel like we can make other people's lives better. And so you don't have to be a desperate housewife, but you can do this as a work from home business, which is amazing. In today's society, if you have the chance and you're hesitant because of the multi-level marketing concept, read the book GoPro, because it will kind of open your mind to the possibilities of this. And so that's my suggestion. Anyways, those are some of the hesitations, fears that I had. We'd love to answer any others. If you have any questions, obviously reach out to whoever invited you to this. We'd love to answer. Thanks.
Awesome. Okay, so really quick, I'm just going to go over some of the ways that we earn money with you guys, and we can go into a lot more detail one-on-one chatting, or we can share a compensation plan with you. It's really cool how they've set it up. So there's 4 different ways you can earn money. The first one, in the beginning, this is primarily where you'll earn money, is commissions, and when people buy stuff from your website or from your office. Like when people sign up with a pack, you get commissions on that. You get 25 to 40% commissions on all the products like Shakeology, the boosts that Jessica shared, the apparel. They have really cute, awesome apparel. There are tons of, they have bars, they have performance line, there's all sorts of things. You get commission based on all those. And then the very awesome part is once you start to build, like once you start having other people join you and you have a team, you make a lot more money with your team. Okay. And so when my team is all working together, we all make more money together. And it's just pretty cool how it's set up. We can go into more detail with you. I don't want to get into specifics because there's a couple more things I wanted to touch on with you guys. Some of the perks about coaching. Okay, every single thing that everyone has said already, those are perks. Like there is nothing bad that comes from coaching. It's all positive, and all the things that happen in your life are all positive changes. The personal development, the working out, the eating healthy, the getting out of your comfort zone and meeting new people, and the community, the accountability, all these things are positive things that make you a better human. So you'll be a better wife, a better mom, a better friend, a better sister, a better everything because you're doing these things. That's something I love so much about this company is they just want people to be happier and healthier and just live better. And it makes a huge impact on not only your life, but all the lives of those around you. My family, our life has changed dramatically since I became a coach. I started working on myself, and it just ripples out. And my family started to do the same things. They started doing the positive affirmations, the meditation, the personal development. My husband uses personal development in his job now with his staff, with his crew. My family has all started doing the workouts. My extended family has all started doing these things. It just ripples out. And my brother and sister-in-law, we went on a trip with them last week, and they said, we love being around you guys because you are so positive. People couldn't have said that about us 5 years ago. They couldn't have, because I wasn't. I was in a place where I just felt stuck, and I was so happy about my kids and I loved my job, but I just felt like there has to be something more. I just wasn't fulfilled, and I felt guilty for not feeling fulfilled. And then I started taking care of me, and all of a sudden everything else got better. I loved being a mom more. I loved being a wife more. I was more passionate in all the things I was doing because of what coaching and this community has done for my life. I cannot stress it enough to you guys. I used to look at people who would go on all these trips and travel and all these different things, and I would sit there and think, we will never have the money to do that because my husband's in law enforcement and I didn't want to work full time as a nurse. And so we just didn't have enough money to do all the things we wanted to do. Coaching has allowed my husband and I to take an annual trip every year that I earn. I earn it for my husband and I to go on this amazing 5-star vacation. We're not 5-star people before. We're Hampton Inn people, but 5-star vacations are pretty freaking awesome. And the fact that Beachbody allows us to go do that with a +1 is a guaranteed amazing vacation for my husband and I every single year. That is, it's so awesome. I go on a lot of trips now with Beachbody people, whether it's trainings or whatever, it's all positive things. And my husband wants to come to every single thing because it's such a positive community. He says all the time, I love being around Beachbody people. Everybody is happy and everybody is just, it's just this like lift you up community, and it's awesome. Okay. Family time. We wanted more family time. I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom and homeschool my kids. I tried to do it while I was still working as a nurse, and it was very, very difficult, put a big strain on my family. So I decided that coaching was the way I was going to be able to stay at home with my kids. And I put my head down and I worked for it. And in a year, I surpassed my income as a nurse, which says a lot because I was capped out at the top of the nursing income that I could get. I was at the very top, and that's kind of a hard place to be because you know there's no more going forward. And that is another thing I love about Beachbody is there is no limit to how much you can earn, like no limit. You just keep going up, 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 and there's no caps. And I love that because that was something really frustrating for me as a nurse is I knew I could not make more than I was making at that point. My family is able to be first priority now, which they always should have been, but I had other obligations that had to take priority. And family now My family knows that they are my priority. I am able to squeeze in my work time in the cracks, like Megan said, and then my family, we can dedicate 2 weeks to a family vacation every year off of my coaching income. And I can do my coaching while my kids are asleep. Like, that's a blessing. That's a really huge blessing that we have something that we can fit around our family and around our schedules. It's pretty cool. It's pretty amazing. I know that a lot of women don't. I mean, Megan is a perfect example. She doesn't want to quit her job. She loves her job. I loved my job. I did want to quit it. She does not want to quit her job. But this is just supplemental to her income. And it can be whatever you want it to be. There are so many benefits. You guys, I just wish everybody could just feel the atmosphere. You have to go to a Beachbody event and just feel the energy of the people around you. It's awesome. But if you want to get healthier, if you have goals to be healthier, then Ambry talked about this is the way to do it, because it keeps you showing up every day. This week I've had a migraine for 5 days now, and I have been trying really hard to just show up as even a human. But the fact that I'm still a coach, I'm showing up where I wouldn't before. I would have said, screw it, I'm not doing anything. But I know I feel better if I just get off my butt and do something, even if it's 10 minutes. And so that's what I've been doing the last few days, is just 10 minutes of movement to get my body, just get those endorphins flowing. Those are the things I've learned from coaching and that have blessed my life through coaching. So anyway, I don't know if anybody has anything else to say. I was going to just wrap it up, because hopefully we've answered questions for you, but reach out to your coach. If you have more questions, we would love to chat with you and just get you on board with this community. It's just pretty incredible. All right, guys. Well,